In this video, we'll look at the stages I went through to paint in watercolour this lovely garden frog. Hi, I'm Anna Mason. Welcome to Nature Studio TV. I've just painted this shiny garden frog in watercolour using only 6 paints. If you'd like to try painting this at home, keep watching and I'll give you a very quick demo of the main steps. These results are from students who took a longer step-by-step version of this class. I'll tell you more about that later. For now, here's a quick overview of the process. Let's jump in. I began with a really accurate outline drawing and I'm working from a reference photo so I can see all the subtle shapes and textures. And if you're a member of my online art school Nature Studio, you can get a traceable line drawing supplied so you can get straight to the relaxing part, painting. This whole frog is painted with a simple 6-colour Winsor & Newton palette. Winsor Lemon, Permanent Rose, French Ultramarine, Burnt Sienna, Payne's Grey and Winsor Green Yellow shade. With just those, I can mix every froggy green and earthy neutral I need. Stage 1 is all about mapping the colour areas in their lightest form. And with this little garden frog, that takes a while because when you really look, it's not just green. There are warm browns, cool blue greys, yellowy highlights and even little rosy notes. In watercolour, we can't make a colour lighter once it's on the paper because we rely on the white of the paper shining through the transparent paint. So I keep these first washes really pale and watery and I'm constantly checking the reference as I place each hue. Then I let that dry completely. My method is wet on dry, so every layer needs to dry before the next one goes on. That's how we keep the colours clean and avoid that dreaded muddiness. By the end of stage 1, it looks like a very pale washed out version of the frog and that's perfect. It's just the underpainting, like we've quietly put all the puzzle pieces on the table. Next comes the really fun bit, the eye. This is one of the darkest areas in the whole painting and the moment you pop it in, the frog suddenly feels like it's looking back at you. Instant personality. I'm using the paint much thicker and darker to achieve the dark tones here. Now here's the part that makes my approach a bit different. After the lightest washes are dry, I go in with my second stage, which is to paint the darkest tones. Most artists leave this till much later. I call them tones and you might also hear them called values, and the reason this step matters now is that we judge how light or dark something is by what's next to it. So once those deepest darks are in place, it becomes much easier to judge the midtones. I'm placing the darkest shadows in the folds and underneath the body carefully and still leaving lots of light showing through. Stage 3 is where I need to really concentrate. We're starting to shape the form with midtones and I'm thinking all the time about the shape of the frog's body so my brushstrokes follow the curves, not working against them. That's what gives it that rounded, solid feel. I build those midtones in thin, fairly dry layers, having only small amounts of paint on my brush at one time. Little brushstrokes forming small shapes so the bumpy skin texture slowly appears without ever losing the light underneath. Now for the greens, this is where the 6 paint palette really shines. I start with a light Winsor Lemon base and then add Winsor Green Yellow shade for that fresh frog colour. And if it's too bright, I knock it back with a tiny touch of Payne's Grey or Burnt Sienna to neutralise it. You'll see me keep remixing as I go, warmer green where the light hits, cooler green in the shadow folds, and more neutral olive tones around the belly and the edges. Those subtle shifts are what stop it looking like a flat single colour. And a quick water control tip, I often load the brush then squeeze it off a bit so that it's damp rather than dripping. That way I can make really subtle changes in tone and texture and still be able to see the brushstrokes underneath without flooding the paper with too much paint. Stage 4 is my favourite. With the midtones in, we're into the relaxing, meditative finishing work. This is where I slow right down, making tiny shapes and tiny adjustments, neatening edges, adding little speckles and bumps, and making small tonal tweaks until the frog feels like it's sitting there, shiny and real. And something magical happens the more that you practice observing. You start seeing more colours, more tiny transitions, more texture. It's genuinely joyful and honestly what a lovely way to switch your brain off for a while your brush does the work. Suddenly we get to the stage where this one really does feel like it will jump off the paper. Wait for the real frog cameo. A long format video class of this frog which shows you every step of the process in full detail is available now with Nature Studio membership. If you've enjoyed this mini class, please subscribe to Nature Studio TV, then hop over to naturestudio.com where you can sign up for a free class and find a whole heap of free resources to help you capture the beauty of nature on your paper. Thanks for watching, and if you want to find out more about my art school, Nature Studio, and the free class that's waiting for you there, keep watching. Have you taken my free full-length watercolour class yet? If not, you're in for a treat. In it, I guide you step by step through painting a juicy, realistic pear that'll make you think, wow, I did that. You'll learn a repeatable, reliable watercolour method that you can go on to use for painting all kinds of other subjects. I'm confident you'll discover something that I already know, that you're a better artist than you think. I teach everything about my watercolour method in this full-length class, and I'm sharing it with you for free because I want to show you what you can achieve with the right instruction. If it ignites a spark in you, just as it has for thousands of others who've taken this class, there are hundreds more detailed tutorials you can unlock if you choose to become a Nature Studio member. So get the free class now and get ready to wow yourself with your results.